the Beyond Your Imagination podcast.
Once again to this Sunday. Woo!
Today's Sunday. Let's get it, man.
So,
Let's go. Let's get it, guys.
Bro.
What do you have in mind today, Valentino?
what we're going to talk about today?
Yeah, today is a very important podcast because this is I was enlightened by this podcast, you know? So today we'll be reacting to the Joe Rogan Experience podcast with Kanye West.
Ooh,
So-
My favorite boy right there.
Yes.
what you think about Kanye?
Yo, Kanye is a mastermind, bro. Kanye is like he's onto something, man. So look,
Yo, it's good too.
He's different, bro. He's different.
yes,
He
yeah.
thinks different, bro. He's a superpower.
He has superpower?
Yeah, I think he has
Man,
superpower.
you think he's a man?
It's beyond your imagination.
Imagine he got his third eyes very open. They can, if you watch the
Yo, his third eye is open. Believe
It's
that.
three-dimensional. It's three-dimensional, bro.
definitely. He spoke a lot of great things there.
All right, let's get right into it, guys. First, we're gonna start off with why he wants to be president.
Definitely, that's a great question.
Why he wants to be president? Why?
Like,
What do you think, bro?
He wants to be president to market his product. You know, he recently signed a contract with Gap, and this contract is huge. So basically, this is what happened. This is how he got money. This is how he got started, bro. So when he was a teenager, I think he said he was like 17 around there. He said that he was working for Gap, and he saw some khakis. And he was like, yo, those khakis are hard. So he stole them. He stole some for him, and he stole some for his friend.
Okay.
So, and he got caught.
What happened to his
He got fired. So like his whole life, he's been like, he was talking about like his whole life, he's been planning to, you know, to work for Gap. Because, you know, he loves clothes. He likes the idea of Gap. He thinks he's a minimalist, I think, in clothing. So he just wants to work for them. But there's something that I disagree with. And I don't believe that he really wants to be president. I think he's using this as clout. He's using this as hype. I believe that because when he was asked about foreign policies and the military actions, he had no idea what to say about something like that, like becoming a president. You need to be ready for those type of questions.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely should be ready to answer the type of question, but there's a higher calling for him. You know,
I agree with that.
He's a God man.
Well,
You know, he believes in something else. I just don't see like us regular people. We have that type of imagination just yet. You know, like yes, we believe in a higher power. But the type of vision he has, and he talks in the show, like with his shoes designs and everything, it's just crazy how he takes you like to his mind, and he shows you what he sees, what he feels, you know, all the vision that he has had with God, you know, like it's just basically people. He knew that a lot of people were gonna think that he was crazy already. With his idea to run for president.
Definitely.
Yeah.
One thing about him running for president, I believe that, yeah, there's a marketing going on with that. You know, everybody's a businessman, somebody running for something. Even Obama is something going on with it. You know, everybody, you know, he did the marketing, did it for certain reasons. Pero here, I got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Brought something up that it was really strong with him, and plus he was very misunderstood by the society about the things he said before. You know, like this man in that 2 hours interview, he showed that his intellectual is there. Like he's very aware of
What's going on.
What's going on. He's a smart person. He knows how to create. He's a freaking leader. He's not a president. Like I like that. He didn't refer himself as a president. He referred himself as a leader.
Yeah, and a lot of people follow him, bro. A lot of people follow him. You know, he has thousands of people going to his Sunday services. You know, he started that in Calabasa and in Cali. Man, like I low key when I saw this interview and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm lost or something in the God's way, but yo, like I feel how those people feels. Like I kind of want to go
You want the
to
Holy
one of his
Spirit?
service. Yeah, bro. Like I want to go to one of his service, but I don't know if I'm allowed to go because I always just see black people.
So
Yeah.
you think they have a code?
I don't know if they have a code. I don't know if they have a code, yo, but it's like a black service, you know. And don't get me wrong, but
I think you will.
you know, he's always like pro-black because the black community is they just get too misunderstood and stuff like that. So he's just pro-black. He protects. He loves his black community.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I would love him to be, to be president. The way he presented himself and his ideas, but I just need a little. I need something a little more. It just wasn't 100% convincing.
enough.
It wasn't enough.
It wasn't 100% convincing. He came. Look,
Serious.
If he was serious about it, he would have been started the campaign. One. The campaign is in what? We have less than a month to vote.
No, bro, we're voting next week, isn't it?
Next week. Yeah, next week.
It's the 3rd.
Yeah, exactly. It's not enough time.
The 26th or something?
25th.
The 25th? Yeah.
Yeah. It's not enough time. It's not enough time for a campaign. For a campaign for someone to become a president.
Do you know?
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not enough time.
Yes, it's definitely not enough time. But you know why a lot of people do it? Because he might know that he's gonna lose. You know? Okay, I'm losing or whatever. But at least a lot of people got to see his idea and got to see how serious he is, and maybe he can have a comeback in 2024 and run for president since the beginning.
That makes
start an early election because he's going to lose, unfortunately, you know. But do you know what a lot of people thinks why he's running for president now in this election?
Wow.
Because he's basically going to still vote for the Democratic Party to go to get into the Republican Party in order for Trump to win.
That's a good observation.
Oh yeah.
You see, so
because in 2015, 2016, right? 2016, 2017, 17, something like that, he was very friendly with Trump.
No, yeah. I mean, he says that he follows Trump, you know.
Yo, so, that's a great observation, guys.
So that's why so that's why he's supposed to be running now to help out Trump in those key states. And for the people that are undecided and they don't know who to vote for, instead of voting for Biden, they're going to vote for Kanye.
The black voters,
the black voters are voting for Ye instead of going to vote for Biden.
But actually, he was getting canceled from a lot of places, a lot of states to vote. It was getting canceled from Kentucky, si no me equivoco. It was canceled from Tennessee. People didn't want him to be there. I don't know. He just doesn't have the enough audience. I know people.
I think they not the enough. I don't know what it is, but it's just not enough something to have his name in the ballot in that state. But then again, you can write any name in a ballot. So I don't really know how this fucking election works, bro.
Matter of fact, they fucking know they give you just two options to be.
Yeah, they basically give you two options: Republican and Democrat. Yeah. That's it. Two devils. And you either vote for the lesser devil or you vote for the
spicy
lesser
devil. Yeah, basically. So basically, if you want to vote for Kanye, you have to write it out. Basically, other, and then you have to write Kanye.
State ballot.
I got a question. Those his names here in the state?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna make sure. If not, I'm gonna write it out now that you said it. I'm gonna write it out. Yeah.
Yeah, other Kanye West.
Other Kanye West.
Well, yeah, guys.
On the podcast, Joe Rogan brought up a really good topic, and it was that Kanye should be the president, not the president, the mayor of California.
Oh, the mayor of California, right?
The governor of California. Yeah. It was like anybody could be the mayor, the governor of California.
Well, it's my God calling. I can. He was
he does. Apparently, I don't know much about Cali, but he seems like he does poorly. job.
Yeah, that guy.
The governor from.
It
He's
is
just like the governor from here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's the thing we shouldn't speak about. Okay, so let's continue with this. You want them to
yeah,
blow to my
no,
house?
definitely. No,
you
yeah.
gotta pull up.
No, yeah, keep doing you. Keep doing you.
And one other thing I want to talk about, it was how strong he was, like trying to connect himself with God. How every word he was, that's God willing and with it. And even when he was asked to, why you want to be president, he was like, "Yo, I was in the shower, and that hit me, and I want to become president." You know that got.
Yeah, like you got that feeling.
Yeah, he got that feeling. Yeah, I like that. You know, I like that process to make a decision, to make something become real. You know, from you just get it from that mental world to like something physical. You know, like that transition from three-dimensional dimensions to real world to physical things. You know, from your head to your. You know, that right there, it was something that I feel like he has that power to create. That's why I give him the benefit of the doubt, because tú no puedes, ¿cómo te digo? Tú no puedes quitarle el crédito al otro. You know, a Pedro de Pedro, ojo lo dejo.
Yeah, I just want to be president because, he wants to create a better world. I just feel like that's what it is. He wants to create a better world. He wants
The new Messiah?
like I don't know, but like he wants a world with no violence, no policing, no crimes, no hunger, no anything. He just wants everyone to be as equal.
He wants to create a socialist world.
A socialist words. That sounds more like a Europe type of show.
You think that sounds like a socialist world? I don't know, man. I feel like that sounds like a much more power world, like a safer world.
Well, when you say
socialist world sounds like what this guy wants to do. What's his name? Bernie wants to do, not what Kanye wants to do. I don't know.
Well, I get what you're saying.
That sounds like utopia. That's what kind of utopia.
I feel like a utopia. I see it that way.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like we're ready for that.
But the thing is, when you bring in the topic of everybody being equal and like everything being distributed equally, that's when you turn it into a socialism. That's what socialism is. Socialism is everybody works toward a common cause and everything gets distributed equally.
So they get paid.
Yeah, but I mean, I get it. Like I love the way he presented the idea. It was amazing. I like how he connected the dots of, just different things of what's going on in the world, such as like the police issue, like everything that's going on in the jail system. You know, the whole problem with the homelessness, like all of that resonated with me, and I would definitely like love for that to be, for those issues to be resolved. Especially, and also like one of the big issues is the racial things that are going on right now, and I feel like the candidates that are in power right now, they are racist in a way. And I don't think it's like one of their top priorities, to solve those issues. And if Kanye West became the president, like, of course, he would definitely put more effort into solving those issues. Those would be one of the top priorities. So those are some things that I would definitely like.
Do you think it's just because he's black?
Opportunity didn't happen for 8 years.
Exactly what I'm
saying. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think he.
No,
he
but I feel like Obama and Kanye are two different stories, bro. Obama is a politician. Kanye is not a politician. Kanye is like a spiritual man. How we saw in this podcast. He's a much power. He has another vision. He's doing something else. He's already creating a church. He wants to create this university for everybody to just feel safe. For your kids to feel safe. He just wants to create this other dimension, basically.
Okay, so yo creo
for everybody to be safe.
I believe, yo creo. This is my opinion. This is everything. There's nothing. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a three-dimensional teacher. I don't play with time. I don't do the tarot cards. Nothing. My belief is that himself, I don't think racial will be changed de la noche a la mañana. Algo de racismo, yo creo que ya eso viene entre la gente, eso viene in their DNA. And in order to, unfortunately, like that's going in their DNA. And unfortunately, in order to have a change like that, yo creo que nosotros vamos a tener que volver a hacer la historia y reforzarla, meaning that white gonna have to be a slave and black had to be the masters in order to create that psychological, that psychological change.
I don't know, bro. I feel like as a psychology stuff, it's just like
it's difficult. Let's not get too into it.
Yeah.
Let's not get into it.
Yeah, and if you get into it, it's just
too big.
Yeah, it's too big of a topic.
Unfortunately,
racial is just. Unfortunately, they went through it.
And unfortunately, definitely, and I believe that we shouldn't be racial because we are humans. And at the end of the day, I gotta love you for who you are. I gotta be there. And this is a message for anybody out there who's racial, who hates another person because of the color. Look, you're human. You bleed how I bleed. You eat how I eat. You can die how I die. Well, so another thing I want to talk about is Kanye West when he was talking about the kids, how education works, how even how their toothpaste works for the third eyes.
No, yeah, bro. He was talking about medication in a really deep way. It was just basically saying that even though you don't take medication, but when you wake up in the morning and you go and you brush your teeth, your toothpaste has what was the name?
Fluoride. Yeah.
Yeah. You're already taking medication through that. And I'm like, shit, I never thought of it like that. That shit hit me right away.
Yeah, like you're talking about it messes up with your pineal glands. I was like, yo, like that affects the way you think.
Yeah, you're already taking medication in the morning. The thing if you're that one of those person that the first thing you do when you wake up, that you go and you brush your teeth, you're already taking a medication for breakfast. Yeah. If you look at it that way, you see?
Look at it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I was searching about the other day. I actually sent you guys some information about this product they be putting on the toothpaste. Also, they be putting in the deodorants.
Yeah.
They actually be putting on the mascara the females put on their faces. They actually be putting in a lot of skin products. Even you don't know, there's a lot of big products that out there they block your third eyes. Sometimes I don't know how can I say, like this three-dimensional world works way out of the material things that you use in your body to feel like you're beautiful or to feel that you need that to feel confident. Sometimes that kills you. Most of the time it's killing you because you don't need none of that. You're beautiful the way you are.
Really? Yeah. Also, so the whole way that this medication started on the podcast, it was that Kanye West he got admitted into the hospital, for the crazy thoughts that he has, bipolar issues, and
they classify him as bipolar. Yo, that was crazy. Just because he gave a freely idea.
Yeah, when he was talking about slavery is a choice, and he actually meant that people are making decisions that enslave them financially. And that's another thing. Like I have an issue with that. Like he said that on that podcast or whatever that platform was. He was like, slavery is a choice, and he didn't get a chance to explain himself. People just went at him completely, and he wasn't able to explain himself. And that's another thing. Like, why didn't he explain himself?
You know what the fucking thing is, bro? It's yellow journalism, bro. It's the media. It's their media. They
need those numbers.
Bro, once they come at you, that's it.
People will start hating you.
That's it.
You're not going to forget it.
That's it. And then when you explain yourself, let's just say already 200 million people saw how misinterpreted you got, but then maybe 10 million see your whole point of view. And then only 10 million are educated enough to see that other interview, But the other 190 is not. The other 190 just don't saw that interview because it went viral.
Or maybe they pre-judge you. They don't want to see no more videos no more because they think you're an asshole.
Yeah, bro. But bro, another good point that this podcast has that it was really deep. It was really deep. It was something that like I was like, yo, like this guy is just the way he thinks is just different. It's about Planned Parenthood. So basically, he's a Christian, so he doesn't believe in abortion. He doesn't believe in abortion, and he started by saying that, he basically wants to take empty land and to create a shelter for the Black women not to have an abortion. Instead of having that plan B, have a plan A. And this is gonna be your plan A, Like, yes, like I understand your situation, even though if you're not ready to have a kid, but please don't have an abortion. Like this is a plan A that I've created for you. There's a shelter here. There's an orphanage here. And he wants to do that around the United States, and he also wants to do that around the world.
What's the difference between those orphanages and the orphanages that are already in place?
Yeah.
No. Those orphanages that are already in place, he's also taking people. He's also taking those people, But he wants to create more orphanage. He wants to create more. At least that's how I interpret it when he said that.
Oh yeah, he also brought in the idea of what's it called? Eugenics, something like that. Eugenics.
Yeah.
And do you think that they will do that? Do you think they will do that? Do you think that that's what he wants to do with those orphanages? It's the science of improving a human population by controlled breeding to increase the occurrence of desirable heritable characteristics.
So meaning creating more Black Sawyers?
I don't know. I don't know what it could be. I don't know, man.
I don't know, because he also said that 100 Black kids die every day of abortion, just Black.
Yes.
Damn, bro, that's something really deep.
100, damn, that's way too many. Just Black kids?
He compared that to COVID-19 too. How the media controls your mind there. He said it again that it
was fake.
These cases they don't get paid attention. They don't brought it up in the media. But yet, compared to COVID-19 is all we talk about right now, even though not a lot of people are dying off of it. Compared to a lot of other things, yeah.
Yeah, HIV.
Like fuck, like this virus is something different, because it's new, and unfortunately a lot of people that would probably been alive by now if this virus would have came, they're dead.
Definitely, some daughter would
have killed them. That's like I don't like comparing stuff like that, because it's like if this virus wouldn't have been there, they would have been alive.
Definitely. Also, a lot of daughters should have killed them. But let's not skip that. That's not the topic. Another thing you want to add?
Why Kanye West is misunderstood.
What Kanye West is misunderstood? I think Kanye is like a lot of us. Me too. In order to explain myself, I need to give you a lot of samples. Yo siento que muchas veces, como él hablaba, él no te hablaba directamente, sino que te ponía un ejemplo y ese ejemplo contestaba la pregunta tuya. Entonces al final te termina contestando la pregunta. That's why I believe he's very misunderstood.
People think there's something wrong with them, bro, because he thinks like that.
Three-dimensional.
He said that he doesn't think black and white line. He doesn't think how regular people are trained to think. He brings you out idea from open perspective. So that you can see something different. He takes you out of your regular mind.
And bring you something special, like a drug.
You know, is this guy is a truly definition of beyond your imagination. Right?
Yeah.
Like that? Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Huh?
Why do you say that?
I don't know, bro. Just the way he thinks.
So you think that way he thinks is
It's
amazing?
beyond your imagination. It's beyond most people's imagination. Yes, that's why he gets so misinterpreted and misunderstood. You know, it's a higher power over there.
Yeah, he thinks in layers. He thinks in different layers, and he looks at things from different perspectives. So what he does is he combines ideas and he brings them in together. He brings it in. He thinks in different perspectives, and he connects those perspectives to bring it into one idea.
Yeah.
And one thing that I really like it was the. Oh, I apologize. You want to say something else?
Go ahead.
One of the things I really like it was about him saying that he wants to be a leader. He don't want to be he don't want to be the boss. He don't want to be he don't want to be that man that has the rules. That man is the master. He don't wants to be that. He wants to share that what he knows. He wants to share his knowledge. Everything that he went through, how he overcome when he was 17, that he knew how to do he knew how to do beats when he was 23, when he got his film.
Yeah, he was making music.
He was making music for famous people. That he was like he said he was like 30 when he did the Yeezys. Now people he was like the hype up, you know. And I believe he know how to evolve. You know, he know how to do a new transformation. Yeah, I like that about people when they do that because I hate when people say the same time. You know, like 3 years before years, you see them looking the same, like same dress, it's just the same way, they speak the same way, they have that same haircut. You know, I like this man.
Yeah, he's done a lot of things, bro. He created, yeah.
You don't know where he comes from.
And now he's doing the church services that started a couple of years ago. You know, now he's doing that. Now he wants to create all this university in this basically lost land. That like there's mad abandoned acres in just the United States.
Definitely.
You know, it's just like, yes, we have all this space,
but we cannot buy,
and there's nothing we can do with it. I don't know. One other thing, guys, is what do you guys think about him having 90% of his electricity through water?
That's very smart. I like the idea.
Yeah, bro. He wants his engineer. He doesn't really believe in solar panel.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about that, Donatien?
Yeah, that's
he
good.
prefers water energy.
Self-sufficient. That's good.
We can put it to proof. One day we're going to talk about it. I like the idea though. Imagine your car, you're just instead of putting gas, will you put water?
No, bro. I mean, that's not really how. But as you know, water is electricity.
Yeah, exactly. So let's feel like that.
Water is electricity.
So he was talking about like how on the podcast they were talking about how Edison.
Yeah,
basically he stole the idea of Tesla, and and created the electric chair. And then because Tesla was going to create the way that the whole world is powered. So since Edison stole the idea of Tesla and made the electric chair, people were scared that to use Tesla's technology to power the whole world because it was killing people.
Yeah, that was a very brave idea. Don't imagine. The same thing with a 5G.
What do you mean?
Nah, bro.
Oh, we'll talk about it today. We got to name it to another podcast.